and welcome back to my channel.
Around midnight, way up high, there's an angel in the sky. The glitter and the shine, she must be divine. What a night, what a sight.
Today I wanted to do a quick tutorial of drugstore makeup that I use on a daily basis. All of the products I will be using today are drugstore makeup products. Most of them are L'Oreal, but I live in a small town and we do not have Ulta or Sephora, but we do have a CVS on every corner. So I pick up most of my makeup there because it's cheap and convenient, but I do prefer the bigger brands like Estee Lauder, MAC Makeup, Tarte. But if you can't afford that or it's not within reach, there are a lot of good and great drugstore products like L'Oreal and CoverGirl and e.l.f. Those are all really great. And I wanted to show you just my normal daily makeup routine. I'm not a professional makeup artist, so just know that going in this. I just wanted to share with you some tips and tricks on the things that I've been doing and picked up through the years of doing makeup. So with all that said, let's jump in. First thing that you're going to want to do is start with a clean face. One thing that I've just discovered is these are called water wipes, and they're actually baby wipes. They are 99.9% water with a drop of fruit extract. Well, anyway, they're just baby wipes, but you can actually remove makeup from your face. You can remove makeup with these wipes, and they're really good. I use them and they're a whole lot cheaper than your everyday makeup remover wipes. And if you wear makeup every day like myself, you might want to invest maybe in some of these. You can find them on Amazon, and I will put the link down below. So let's get started. The first thing that I will be using is the L'Oreal foundation. My favorite brand of drugstore items is actually L'Oreal. So, and this is the Inflatable Pro Matte, and the color is in 103. So I usually start my cheeks, kind of work my way up. And also wash your hands before you get started. I'm old school. I use my hands. It's cheaper, and I don't know, hands are just more magical than brushes. My face has been breaking out pretty bad this week. I don't know, I think my hormones are kind of just like out of whack or something. You know, you feel me? Usually if I completely cut out sugar and dairy, my face looks a lot better. And I have been doing that best I can, but I have had a little bit too much cheese lately, and I'm working on that. I'm actually gluten-free, dairy-free, so. Alrighty, so here's my foundation. that I have. And one thing I like to do is kind of set the foundation. I don't use concealer. I do have some here. If you do use it, I do recommend Tarte. Now, let's see. Tarte, of course, concealer is the best concealer in my opinion. But, this is a little bit too light for my face. I use it just usually when I do red, like sometimes I do red eyeshadow, and I'll have to do another tutorial on that. And it looks better with the red, I don't know. But today I'm not going to use this because it's a little bit too light. So really, I think my best option what I'm going to do is just go and get them to match it to my skin at Sephora or Ulta. So I'm just gonna have to do that. L'Oreal Paris foundation is what I use on a daily basis. It's pretty affordable, but my favorite is Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Coverage. It, to me, is the best. It's a little bit more pricey. It's more on the $40, $50 range, when L'Oreal Paris is probably about $12. However, I'm out, but and the last time I bought this, it was a little bit too light, but I went ahead and used everything that I had. So I am out now, but I want to go and also have this color or this kind of foundation paired with my skin, because I don't know, it just seems like I can never get the right exact color. But the L'Oreal matches really great. So I like to have more of a matte finish on my face instead of shiny, because my skin is more on the oily side. So the True Match Mineral Powder by L'Oreal, and this is in Buff Beige, and it's really the best powder. I don't put a whole lot because it'll kind of give me like more of the really like flaky looking, because I mean, I'm combination skin really. Like some areas are dry and some are oily. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. And I got a couple of breakouts going on right now, but let's cover them up with a powder best I can. Just kind of go and spot it wherever I see some shiny areas. Definitely over here under. And it's going to blend everything. It's kind of just blending with this. And like I said, I am not a professional makeup artist at all. But I do love makeup. To me, it's a form of art, and I really love art, and it's like just a way I can be a little creative every day, because I do wear makeup every day. So okay, so after I have my face on, I like to go ahead and start with my eyes, and I am using the Jacklyn Heel palette. And I will say this is not drugstore makeup, but it's very affordable. I think this palette was around $35. I ordered it off of Ulta.com. And it has lasted me like for months and months. And it has some absolutely beautiful colors on here. It's not that it's dirty. It's just got a lot of makeup everywhere because I've had it for a while. I really love her colors. Like, you get it, girl. You get it, girl. Ooh, ooh. I like to put my whole entire lid, and I also use my hands. I do not use brushes. I do for a couple of things, but I like to more blend with my fingers. Usually this and this are my fingers. And the color on Jacklyn Hill palette, Meeks. I will put it over my lid here. Put it just all the way. And usually, you know, maybe two layers is whatever you just kind of look. You know, the thing about makeup and art, there's really no wrong way. I mean, I guess technically there is with makeup, but art, there's no wrong way. So that's one thing I love about it. It's just beauty. It's just beautiful. Okay. Alright, so I got my main base color down on the eye. I kind of blend it. Now for the creases, I like to do a little bit of a darker color. It just makes my eyes pop, gives them a little bit more dimension. And I will let you know what color that is that I like to do. It is the chip color, like a potato chip. Alright, let's get our potato chip. Now you'll just kind of start right there, kind of in the middle. Work your way up. And the main thing is just to blend. Blend, blend, blend. After you have the top layer on your eyes and the crease done, what you're gonna want to do is, or what I do is, let's see. This is where I do actually have a brush, and it's just a small little pointy brush. I don't know the actual names of it, but this is what it is, and I actually do my under eye line with. So this is what I use, and I use the same color that I did my crease with for just a little scoop under my eye with a winged eyeliner. This takes many, many years of practice to get the winged eyeliner art form just down right. So, here we go. I'll just go like that. And I don't know what it is, but for me, I don't know if it's like my eyes, how they are just like sad, or maybe my face is kind of a little bit oval, longer than some people's, but I personally look better with the eyeliner under my eyes instead of on the top lid, or on the top lid and under. There has to be some kind of smoky color under, or it just kind of looks a little strange on me personally. So, kind of like that. And this gives a more softer appearance if you use the eyeshadow up under there. And I usually just do the same color as the darker color on the lid. So that's just kind of what I do. And like that right there. And now with this finger, and if your fingers are kind of got a bunch of stuff on them, use your handy dandy baby wipes, or you can just go wash your hands, whatever is better for you. So now I'm going to highlight with the Inlight color on the Jacklyn heel. I'm going to just kind of just somewhat highlight this little brow line. Just kind of go like that. This gives it a little pop to it. So now that is done, now what you're going to want to do is, this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Never Fail Eyeliner. 16 hours in carbon black. So, and all I do is just this little line right here. I just put a little dab of it inwards like that. Kind of makes it pop even more just to have a little bit of the black. Yeah, and if you don't want to do it like really inside of your eyes like that, you can kind of just do it around and then do it kind of, and then you kind of just go over what you just did with the eyeshadow. Now you're done with the color for your eyes, and I like to use this Butterfly Sculpt Voluminous L'Oreal. Pretty much I use all L'Oreal drugstore products because to me it's really the best. So here we are, and there's really no way I could tell you how to do this. Just sometimes I'll take this and just close my eye, take it, close my eye, take it, close my eye. That kind of helps. And I love how mascara just kind of makes your eyes have the extra cat look. Meow. I'm just kidding. But it gives the extra feminine. Like the long eyeshadow is just, to me, it's just very feminine. And I am definitely feminine. So yeah, you just want to do that. Just keep doing it until it's just how you want it. How you want it to be, pretty much. Some people don't like long eyelashes, others do. I eventually want to get some, I want to try the false eyelashes. Well, not the kind that you put on yourself. I've used those before. And, but I mean the actual ones that stay on there for like several weeks. I don't know what it is, but every time I do my mascara, I do it with my mouth open like this and every woman in the world. Alright, so now our eyes are done. Now, one thing that always happens to me since I use powdered foundation on my face is my eyebrows get a little bit of powder on them. And I don't know what this is. Sorry. I'm going to find it out and put it in the description below, but this is some kind of drugstore eyebrow tint that you can buy, and I just get it in the blonde medium brown. I do have kind of darker eyebrows. I like the shape of them. I just kind of like to darken them up a little bit. Eventually too, I think I might want to try to get, I had a friend, she got the like the temporary what do you call eyebrows, and they looked really good, and they like did them the right way. They aligned it perfectly with her face, gave her a beautiful arch. So maybe eventually that's sometime in the future too, but all these things cost a lot of money, you know what I mean? So that's why we be at the drugstore buying this stuff. Okay, so yeah, that just gives them a nice tint. So your eyes are done now. And I do see a shiny spot right here, and I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay, now for the lips. I have a big mouth. I don't run my mouth though. I'm just kidding. But I have a big mouth, so I do like to use, right now with the blonde hair, I think pink is a real pretty color. So with the Revlon Color Stay, and the color is nude, the lip liner, I just gently. Now you don't want to make this too dark or you'll be looking like Bon Qui, okay? Welcome to Good Burger where you can have it your way, but don't get crazy. You don't want to look like Bon Qui, so just do it very lightly. Line the lines of your lip. This gives you more definition. So, you're going to want to finish with this awesome matte lipstick. You just kind of go around like this. Follow the lining that you've already made. And this is awesome lipstick. It goes on so smooth. It does not leave your lips very dry. But one thing that I do want to warn you about is this lipstick will leave some sticky stuff on your teeth, or residue, I guess you could say. So what you want to do is get a piece of paper or just a napkin, go like that. And one thing my mom has always told me, to get your finger and put it all the way back in your mouth and kind of like nibble down. But if you don't want to use your finger, if you don't really, just because of germs and stuff, you can just get, a piece of paper or something. And also, the more that you do it, the more kind of matte it makes it look. So, and then one more thing, I have an e.l.f. Blush that I use. I do not, again, I don't know the color. St. Lucia is the name of it, I think. And I just give me just a regular old blush brush. Isn't that a tongue twister there? And I just kind of go on the balls of my cheeks. I have not, or I've been working on contouring, but I haven't really mastered the art of that either yet without like weird looking lines on my face. So, and there you have it. That wraps it up for today's makeup tutorial. If you like what you see, give me a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next Friday.